How Elon Musk became the world's richest man overnight. On the 7th of January 2021, Elon Musk became the richest person in the world, with a net worth of more than $185 billion. The ambitious and futuristic billionaire has always been known to be ready to go. Still, no one saw this coming, especially in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic and the imminent surge of Jeff Bezos' net worth, thanks to the increased activity in his company Amazon. In this video, we will try and dissect how Elon Musk became the world's richest man overnight. But before we begin, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, kindly click on the red button so that you can continue enjoying more of our inspiring and informative content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our weekly uploads. Let's get it on! An increase in Tesla's share price pushed Musk past Jeff Bezos, who had been the richest person since 2017 and is currently worth about $184 billion, a billion shy of Musk's new territory. Musk's wealth surge over the past year marks the fastest rise to the top of the rich list in history and is a dramatic financial turnaround for the famed entrepreneur, who just 18 months ago was in the headlines for Tesla's rapid cash burn and his personal leverage against the company's stock. The Tesla and the SpaceX founder entered 2020 as the world's 35th richest person, only to make a grand entry into 2021, a time when many companies and individuals are counting their losses. Mr. Musk reacted to the news in signature style, replying to a Twitter user sharing the news with the remark, "How strange." An older tweet pinned to the top of his feed offered further insight into his thoughts on personal wealth. About half my money is intended to help problems on Earth, and half to help establish a self-sustaining city on Mars to ensure the continuation of life of all species in case Earth gets hit by a meteor, like the dinosaurs, or WW3 happens and we destroy ourselves, it reads. The tycoon's fortunes have been buoyed by politics in the U.S., where the Democrats will have control of the U.S. Senate in the forthcoming session. Daniel Ives, an analyst with Wedbush Securities, wrote, "A blue Senate is bullish for the electric vehicle sector, with a more green-driven agenda now certainly in the cards for the next few years." Expected electric vehicle tax credits would benefit Tesla, which continues to have an iron grip on the market today. That means things will get even better for the soon-to-be 50-year-old tech guru. While tales of Elon Musk's rapid acquisition and occasional losses of wealth are now a commonplace among financial circles as they are legendary, there remains absolutely zero doubt that the trailblazing tech magnate, who has helped revolutionize multiple industries throughout his 49 years on this planet, has turned himself into an incredibly rich man in the process. And while most of his major businesses have had the expected growing pains, Tesla, SpaceX, and to a lesser extent the Boring Company now all have bright futures according to financial analysts. As such, there's little left to curtail Musk's already rapid rise through global rich lists around the world. And while the Silicon Valley giant has always enjoyed a place hovering among the true elite of the world's richest men and women, the Tesla founder now sits pretty at the top as his wealth surpasses a staggering $185 billion. It was a milestone Musk reached overnight, having overtaken Bill Gates just at the end of 2020 to become the second richest person. But now, he's even overtaken Jeff Bezos. Such a feat is no less than extraordinary, as Bezos has held the top spot since 2017 and showed no sign of letting it slip from his grasp. But as Musk's Tesla company surged into value in recent times, it hit a market valuation of $700 billion for the first time on the 6th of January 2021, making the company worth more than heavy hitters like Toyota, Volkswagen, Hyundai, GM, and Ford combined. But if news of Musk's sudden fortune has caught you off guard, you're not alone. Musk entered 2020 as the world's 35th richest man, the bulk of his wealth made up of Tesla shares that, at the time at least, weren't quite as healthy as they are today. However, continuing demand for Tesla's cars, along with the brand's marked improvements in getting cars produced at a rapid clip, have done to Musk's personal wealth what putting your foot down in a Model S will do for your serotonin levels. By August 2020, he had been named the world's fourth richest person. And overnight, another surge in Tesla's share price added $7.2 billion to Musk's net worth, leaving him aiming for the sky, if not the stars. Tesla's stock itself now sits at $521 per share, up from $67 just a year ago, with many analysts predicting that shares in the auto manufacturer could jump past the $1,000 mark once its various planned gigafactories become operational. Musk owns roughly 20% of Tesla. The South African American passed Warren Buffett in July 2020 to become the 7th richest person. In November that same year, Musk raced past Bill Gates to become the 2nd richest person. He has gained more wealth over the past 12 months than Bill Gates' entire net worth of $132 billion. Musk eclipsing Bezos' own extravagant personal wealth marks the latest development in a years-long rivalry between the two tech magnates, one that often centers around accomplishments of their respective businesses. Bezos was reportedly so envious of Musk's success in securing a $1.3 billion incentive package for Tesla's Gigafactory in Nevada that it served as the genesis for Amazon's beauty pageant-style search for its second headquarters. Bezos has a spaceflight company and Blue Origin, much like Musk does with SpaceX. The two men have traded barbs about their rockets and even fought over hallowed NASA real estate. Eventually, SpaceX won that fight and is the only of the two companies to reach orbit successfully. Musk's stock stash continues to grow, especially after signing a major 10-year compensation package with the company in 2018 that further tied his earnings to Tesla's stock price and revenue goals. He is awarded a raft of company stock options every time a new milestone is hit. The first tranche, which he received earlier this year, was worth some $800 million. Like most billionaires, Musk has only seen his overall wealth increase during the coronavirus pandemic. But unlike that peer group, he claimed in court to be cash poor and financially illiquid. In 2020, he said that he would sell almost all physical possessions, including his mansions. He takes loans against the stock that makes him so wealthy and plows that money back into his companies, like when he dumped around $100 million into the Boring Company in 2018. Musk has a long history of using his own personal wealth to fund new endeavors, just like he funded Tesla and SpaceX after becoming a millionaire running Zip2 and PayPal. Now sitting pretty at the top of the list, one can only imagine what Musk plans to do with his fortune now. Perhaps a colony on Mars isn't too far off after all. He may now be the richest man on Earth by the standards of money-focused outlets like Bloomberg and Forbes, though they tend to focus on calculating knowable assets. However, authoritarian leaders like Vladimir Putin and Mohammed bin Salman are both extremely personally wealthy in ways that are harder to calculate, and also have unchallengeable access to the vast wealth of their nations. Did you enjoy our video? In your opinion, what do you think the future holds for Musk? Will he dominate the money league as Bill Gates did in the 1990s? Well, if you enjoyed our video, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. Please give us a like, share the video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our weekly uploads. We value your feedback. Feel free to share your thoughts with us in the comment section below.